All right. So my name is Ra, and for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to introduce an opportunity of partnering with Purium. And Purium is a superfood company. Purium stands for pure and premium. And we work with dehydrated fruits and vegetables that are super, super high in nutrition. They're better than organic, way better than organic, and in my opinion, decades beyond any other company. Uh, the founders, Amy and Dave, have been in business for 30 years, and Dave is a visionary. And he actually was one of the people to help start the organic label. And he's been arguing with the USDA ever since to try and raise the standards because, as we all know, that stuff kind of gets tarnished and bogged down and lobbied and corporatized. And so the company exists to end human suffering. That is the company motto. And we do that by helping the human body behave and adapt to the environment the way that it is designed. And so there's a lot of stuff in our environment that's bogging us down. And we want to get rid of that. And we believe that if we change the way that we eat, we can change the way that we live. And if we change the way that we change the way that enough people live, we can start to change the planet, right? So digestion, sleep, energy levels, if we can start inserting better quality of that into the people on this planet, the planet can start functioning in a higher degree of consciousness. And so the purpose of this presentation is to share two opportunities. The opportunities to take a further into these superfoods that may help you detoxify and nourish your body. And the second is to provide an opportunity. And this opportunity is for people that are dissatisfied with their current financial situation, people who would like to build a business and learn how to build a business, people that would like to learn the skill of responsibility, or what your current situation is or background. This is open to all. Okay. And by the end of this presentation, I think you'll agree that Purium and I have provided you with a chance to achieve your goals. And it starts now by listening to me. So I thank you so much for being here, listening to me. It will be short. I'll be done in 25 minutes, I promise you. And so before I get into Purium and what we do, let me just tell you a little bit about my story. I have been a business owner my whole life. I owned a few gyms in downtown Los Angeles for about 10 years. And it was my dream. I loved it. And a few years back, though, the dream started to shift, right? It started to change. And there are some things I didn't like about it. Just gonna admit someone. Number one was the overhead. Tens of thousands of dollars coming in, tens of thousands of dollars going out, make one wrong move and you're tens of thousands of dollars in the hole. It just wasn't that fun. That's just how traditional business is. Second is the location. I had a brick and mortar business, and downtown LA is a really hectic place. And, I'm a little bit more relaxed, and not being able to move somewhere else in the world or even take a vacation was not really in alignment to my being. Even though the business was good, the money was good, it just was like the thought of being able to live anywhere else in the world for the rest of my life, perceivably the rest of the time I had this business, which was supposed to last forever, it just wasn't a good path to look down. And the third thing, which is the most important thing, is the people that I brought on to work with me ended up becoming or already were my friends, and eventually more like family, right? We see each other every single day. And knowing that I had a business that was affecting people a certain way was important. Affecting my clients and customers was awesome. I was changing lives. But my employees, not so much, right? There was not a chance any one of my employees was going to become wealthy working for me. It was just not a chance. The way that business traditionally is set up is you hire employees and you basically negotiate a wage with them, and then you try and extract as much profit off of the top of that wage as possible. That's the lifeline of the business. That's how it works. And so that just wasn't really feeling good for me. And so I eventually shut my businesses down 4 years ago. And I made a list of the things that I would like my next business to be. And it was an impossible list, 100x my investment, no employees, be able to travel wherever I want, be able to take time off whenever I want, be able to leave my business whenever I wanted and come back to it and it be fine. If I would have left my gym for 3 months, I would come back to it and the whole place probably would have been burnt down to the ground. And I'm not joking, in downtown LA. So it was an impossible list. And I had a friend who was with Purium and he'd been telling me about it for a while. And when I actually sat down to consider it, I realized that list that I made before I closed my gyms, I just made this like impossible list of the perfect business. It actually ended up being in perfect alignment with what we do at Purium. And so that was 2.5 years ago when I made the jump into this. And I'm now one of the top leaders in the company. We've got an awesome organization made with awesome people. And as I was saying, when I opened up this call, the world is about to boom and Purium is in the middle of a boom. And so we're open, we are needing people to carry this mission forward. And so that's what we're doing here. And so in my experience, I've learned to assess business, especially being in Los Angeles where everyone's hustling. And what I've learned is that there's 5 key aspects that make up a solid foundation to a business. And not all businesses have these aspects solid. Okay, there's a lot of successful businesses that don't have all 5 of these aspects locked in, but the businesses that do thrive. And so when you're looking at businesses or business opportunities, or even who to purchase from as a business, right? Who to align your being to, who to spend your money on, you want to make sure that these 5 aspects are in alignment with who you are. And so these 5 aspects are the products or services that this business works with, the company itself, right? The management team, do they have the money, the funding, the experience, the compensation plan? How do they pay their people, right? Because that's going to keep the business going. Third one or fourth one is the support. How do they support their customers? How do they support their team members? And the fifth one is the timing of the actual business and the timing in your life, whether you want, if it's the right time for you to be involved with this business. So these 5 key aspects or elements are something that are very important to look at in a business. And so I just want to break down how Purium stacks up with these 5 aspects because it's such an efficient way for me to explain what we do. So first, when we say products or services, Purium, we work with superfoods, okay? And products or services, 4 things important, okay? In the marketplace, is there a recognized need for the product? Also, if you guys have a pen and paper, this is excellent time to take notes because this is important information to assess businesses. Products or services is what we start with. 4 things that are important. Is there a recognized need for the product in the marketplace? Second thing, does the product or service fit or fill that need? Third thing, is the product priced for sale, right? Are the products at a price point where people will buy it? And then 4th thing is, are the products priced for profit? Because the company has to be making money in order to survive, all right? So is there a need for products? Purium, we work with superfoods, okay? And everybody's concerned with health right now. And people that have never walked into a health food store are now walking into a health food store. A couple months ago, I was living in Mount Shasta. It was a small town. And the guy who was the doorman to make sure everyone wearing masks, he was also the guy that was my body worker. and so I got all this information. He said that people from all over the place, from 20 miles away, 30 miles away, who've never been in a health food store, are like, their health food store, Berryville, was slammed in Mount Shasta because everyone was going there. Everyone's concerned with food and they all want organic food. That's what we serve people. Okay. So Purium, there's a need for it, right? This environment we're in, health is important. Purium fills that need, and it fills the need so good, guys, that our products are guaranteed money back. Guaranteed money back. I know of one other company that just pops off my mind, Tesla. Tesla, if you buy a Tesla, they say, drive this thing for 7 days. If you don't like it, return it. When they do that, because nobody returns a Tesla once they buy it. Like, it's a completely different driving experience. Same thing with Purium. Try these products. If you don't like it within 60 days, use the whole containers if you want. Return it if it doesn't completely change, enhance, blow your mind. Change your life, enhance your life, or blow your mind, right? And so we fill the need of the products very, very well. I can talk for days on how awesome our products are and why it fills the need, but this is a short presentation and I want to move on. I just want to let you know that we give money back guarantees. The product has to fill the need, otherwise we wouldn't have a business. And from a business aspect, which I'll get into, it's a dream product to represent, one that has the money back guarantee. Not a single person has to feel like they're at risk by trying the products. They can get their money back. Is the product priced to sell? Yes, of course it is. We doubled in size last year. Things are going very well. People are buying this stuff. And are the products priced for profit? Yes, the products are priced for profit, and people are willing to pay the premium that Purium, the premium prices that Purium has, because of the purity and the efficiency of how it works. These products work so well that it changes people's lives. One of our main products is called the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, and it's not called that reason. It transforms people's lives. Our gut is one of our brains in our body. We have a brain in our head, our heart, and our gut. And once that gut brain gets back in alignment, that's where our body receives consciousness that goes into our being. And once that gut brain gets back in line, you change as a person, you transform as a person. So that's a little bit about our products, a very little bit. Okay, I'm saying as much as I can to be efficient. There's much more to learn. Second, company, right? We're assessing business based on 5 things. Second is company, right? Company. Infrastructure. Does the company have what it takes? Do they have the money, the management experience? I want to start with David Sandoval, who founded this with his ex-wife, Amy. He's one of the most ascended people I've ever met. He's completely forward thinking. He's thinking of so many solutions to the human existence and the human problems on this planet. And this entire company exists as one of those solutions, but he's got solutions for so much more things. But within this company, for instance, we're going completely single-use plastic free, and we're the first company of this size to do so. So in the last 2 years, we've saved, just in our company transitioning from plastic to biodegradable packaging, we've saved over 130,000 pounds of plastic from going out into the landfills. And he's also starting a plastic-free alliance, which is where he's trying to gather all of the other companies, supplement companies, anyone that serves people little plastic containers, and trying to get them all to align so that we can transition over to a different container, right? Whether it's hemp or corn, but the more companies we can get to align to this, the more we can change the entire planet. That's the whole purpose of this company. And so we do have an awesome company with many nonprofits for autism, underprivileged families, single parent families. We got programs for them. So the company has been in business for 30 years. So the stability is there, the leadership is there. And I think that's really important. And what I tell people in a situation like this is that I can personally promise you that the more you find out about the company, the leadership, and the products, the more that you'll fall in love with it. It's usually, unfortunately, sometimes, I said usually, but I just want to say sometimes because I don't want my words to cast the spell, but sometimes it's not like that, right? The more you find out about something, the less you like it. But it's not the case here. I promise you, the more you like it. So within business, another aspect we want to look at is compensation plan. How does the company pay its people? because that's important. And the important issues here are, can people who get involved with this, who partner with this, can they make money quickly? Right? That's number one. Number two is, if people wanted to just do this part-time, are they able to receive a reasonable part-time income? And if they wanted to go all out, like all out, is there a way for people to make real money? 5 digits, 6 digits, 7 digits a month. Is there a way for somebody to make $1 million a month within this company? Is there a way for someone to make 100,000, 50,000, 40,000, 20,000 a month? Can they make money quickly? If they do it part-time, can they make part-time money? If they wanted to really go out, is there basically unlimited potential? I want you guys all to think about where you work now, or where you have worked, or the business that you own now. If people wanted to get involved, are these 3 aspects there in your business? Is it even a possibility for people to work part-time with what you're doing? Is it a possibility for people to come in and eventually, you know, work for a few years and make $100,000 a month? Is it a possibility for someone to come in and get signing bonuses, or not sign-up bonuses, but starting bonuses? All of that's a possibility with Purium, all of it. And that's why, like, not all companies have all these aspects in line. Most companies, they've got one compensation plan for people that work 40 hours a week. They've got one option, right? There's no starting bonuses. Some companies do have starting bonuses. Some people do have performance bonuses where you can make unlimited amount. But maybe those companies, you can't just work part-time, right? They want hustlers and performers. And this is for the people that want to go. But part-timers, we don't want them. Within Purium, wherever you fall in this spectrum, we're open to it. Okay. And so if the products, the company, the comp plan all make sense, you want to look at the support. We've got tremendous training. What we do in Purium is develop human beings. We work with human beings. What I'm presenting to you right now is to be an aspect, a part of Purium, a partner with Purium, really. And we are the distribution model of Purium. We are the marketing department of Purium. Okay. So most companies, they spend money on advertising and commercials, billboards, Instagram influencer models. There's millions of dollars spent on stuff like this to get the product out. There's a big market of commission or profit to be made, paid to distribution and marketing for any product, because without the distribution and marketing, the products wouldn't get sold. And so within Purium, that is our role. Our role is to distribute the products out into the world. It is to spread the products. And because of that, we have to learn to be better communicators, to be responsible, to build a team and have management skills and leadership skills, to learn the skill of enrolling people into your vision. And so one of my favorite things that we do in this industry is work on self-development. And we do that through supporting our organizations. Purium supports us with regular trainings. And we also, within this organization, which is one of the leader organizations within Purium, we have tremendous trainings that we're constantly working on. And so the support here is superb. Again, ask yourself the question of your own company that you're involved with right now. Did you have to go to college for 4 years and pay for the training on your own before that your company hired you? Because we'll walk through the 4 years of training that you learned in college with you here. We'll be that education with you for what it needs to take to be successful in this industry. Like, we're here to support people, because for us, the people in our team, organization, their success is imperative. That's what we do. We're the social sharing economy. So we're networking with people and we're building them up. That's what we do. This is why I call this the ascended business model, because we activate people to be greater. And so those are the first 4 aspects. The 5th one I'm wrapping up here is timing. And so timing, how is Purium now? And if I get involved with it now, what does that mean? Where is Purium going in the next few years? So it is a network marketing company. And when you look at all of the network marketing books and the top 100 network marketing companies that ever existed, and you analyze them, what you find is the second 10 years of network marketing companies is where the boom happens. Why? Because the first 10 years, you have to decide what the correct presentation of the products are with the website, right? The user experience. You have to determine that perfect compensation plan to inspire action of your team members. You have to make sure that the management is speaking correctly, and the training, how is the support? All of these things are getting worked out in the first 10 years of any business, but especially a big company, a big industry like network marketing. This takes time. Okay. Even in the last 2.5, 3 years I've been involved, I've seen tremendous change and evolution in the website and how we pay people in this. And it's all massively enhanced recently. Last year, we doubled in size. Okay. So we're at year 9 in network marketing. We're 30 years as a company. 9 years, we transitioned over to using network marketing as the model to get these foods out. And we doubled in size last year. The next 10 years is, we're the next step we're looking at is 5xing. Like that's the next foreseeable step for us. Okay. And the next 10 years is going to be huge. It's going to be huge for the entire planet. And that's why I'm talking about this with you, because that growth only happens when we have other human beings helping us in this mission. Right. And you help yourself by helping others, and we help you. We help ourselves. We help everyone by helping you. And so the timing of this is absolutely perfect and critical right now for you to make this decision. Timing of Purium is good. What's equally as important as the timing of Purium is the timing in your life, right? Are you at a place in your life where this makes sense? From our experience, what will be the most optimal for success is for you to have reasonable part-time effort, 10 to 15 hours per week. It's a couple hours a day, right? If you wanted to be good at anything, you would at least need to practice a few hours a day, right? So we're talking about being professional here, being a professional level network marketer, being a professional level business owner with Purium. And so is that something you're ready for? And so when I looked at Purium, I was like, I had a list, and this list also included these aspects, but this list also included some other things that I wanted out of business, who I wanted to be aligned to. And it all completely matched up for me. And it may or may not be the case for you, but I've been in the right place at the right time a few times in my life. One was when I got involved with CrossFit, and I had a gym, and I found out about CrossFit in 2009, and then CrossFit boomed, right? And just so happened that CrossFit had been an actual company for almost 10 years, right? When that boom happened in 2011, probably when you guys all started hearing about that word CrossFit, I was there for that, and I had success because of it. A few years later, there was Bitcoin, and I also made a lot of money doing that. But you know what? I was like, the first time it went from like 30,000 down to 10,000, I lost a lot of money. I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm done with this. Right? I just got busy. I just kept on going on with my life. That if I would have kept on going on that, things would be a lot different right now. But Purium, I got in again. This is another thing, right? And things are looking really, really good. And so I just want to put that out there, because this could be that time for you, right? Yes, it's just a 30-minute Zoom that you're watching, but this is a decision, right? And so if you've been intending for something to come along your way that could completely traject your life in a different direction up, if that's been what you've been thinking about daily, or when you go to sleep at night, or you're staring at the ceiling wishing for something to change, this could be that thing. All right. And so I hope you'll choose to join to look further into this. The person that invited you to the Zoom has more information for you. And I invite you to reach out to them and ask for that more information. And I look forward to working with you. Thank you guys so much. I told you I'd be done by 10:30, and I am. All right, I'm going to end this Zoom. Thank you guys again so much. Reach out to that person that invited you and take care.